Hi, this is Rick Stroud with the St. Pittsburgh Times, along with Stephen Holder. We're going to preview Sunday's game against the Atlanta Falcons at the Georgia Dome. Surprisingly, Stephen, a very important game, maybe the biggest of the week. 2 5-2 teams. Nobody would have suspected that with the Buccaneers. Certainly, the Atlanta Falcons, have earned their stripes throughout this league, and they have Matt Ryan and some other guys that have been very established. But I think that for the most part, this probably will decide if Raheem Morris, to this point, is truly the coach of the best team in the NFC.
Absolutely right, and he's made that claim. We know, we've been through that 1,000 times. Obviously, trying to get his team's attention more than anything.
Sure.
But yeah, you know what? You do have to kind of talk with some swagger if you believe that you can play with the big boys. And right now, the Falcons are probably one of those big boys. I mean, there are other teams out there. The New York Giants are certainly arguably the class of the NFC right now. But hey, the Falcons are among the teams with the best record. So you go up there to the Georgia Dome and let's see what they got. I will say this. I think this team plays the Atlanta Falcons no matter what either team's record is. They play that team tough. They match up well. Yeah. They had a chance to beat them twice last year despite having a miserable season. Really, Josh Freeman brought them back from a deficit late in the Georgia Dome last year. They gave up that would-be victory on a late touchdown drive by the Falcons, where they had their sixth cornerback, I believe, on the field that day.
Yeah,
Derek Roberson. That's right. So, they were at a little bit of a disadvantage there. But the point is, they play this team tight, even at home where the Falcons are very, very good. What do you think the Bucs need to do to really hang with this Falcons team that's good on both sides of the ball?
Well, I mean, I think the key for the Bucs maybe going forward is LeGarrette Blount. And I say that because I think we saw in Arizona, not only did he have the 22 carries for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he changes the way people have to play them. I mean, all of a sudden, as Mike Smith said earlier this week in a conference call, the Falcons coach, you can't just sit back in double safeties and think that right. They can't run the ball. You've got to bring some guys up in the box, and that creates some single coverage outside. And we saw last week where Josh Freeman able to exploit that with that big arm, get back in play action, those play action fakes, 7-step drops, and really use his ability to throw the deep ball, which seems to be improving all the time. Yeah. And defensively, it's stopping the run. I mean, you know this, that the Falcons want to run the ball. They can do it with Michael Turner. The interesting thing about this game, Stephen, is that they are so good at home in Atlanta. Matt Ryan, 16-1.
It's incredible.
I'm not sure how you can go in there necessarily and beat them, but again, like you say, they always play close games. So check back with us for sure at TampaBay.com. We'll have updates on how it turns out Sunday in Atlanta for a very big game between the Bucs and Falcons.